Would you please remain standing while we invoke the blessings of Almighty God? This has fallen to me to do. I ask you to join me in asking Almighty God to bless tonight's show, all the artists, you, the audience, the judges, and all the attendants, particularly the orchestra, to produce a good show. And in this spirit, join me in saying, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You heard the anthem played by Kelly Green and Harmony, the band that will accompany all tonight. They did a wonderful version of the national anthem, and I'm sure that you and the artists will be pleased with their performance throughout the night. They are a very professional organization. So before any further ado, let us give a round of applause to Kelly Green and Harmony.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to each and every one joining us this evening in our live coverage of the Extempo and categories finals of the Calypso competition. With me, I'm happy to say, my friend Alvin Daniel, whose expertise is always so welcome when we do these types of programs, because Alvin has such a wonderful understanding of music, particularly Calypso music, and by extension steel band, that I just love listening to you. So welcome. And
thank you, Alice. Pleasure working with you. I think we sort of vibe well together.
we both know when to stop. However, I think one let the public know is exactly what's happening this evening. Firstly, we are live on NCC TV, and we're going to have two different types of compositions this evening. Firstly, there is the Extempo, and Alvin, perhaps you just explain, because we do have a lot of visitors who don't understand what Extempo is.
Is what we call making up a song or rhyme on the spur of the moment, and we talk about singing extemporaneously, really composing at the spur of the moment. And we have two types of extempo that you're going to have tonight. One where you're given a topic and you have to sing 4 verses to a particular tune of choice, and there are 4 selections that you can choose from. I think one is the Big Bamboo, but most people tend to go with the Sani Manite theme.
And we also use Marianne and Rum and Coca-Cola.
Exactly, but you know, I'm pretty certain most people would stay with the Sani Manite theme. And in fact, the contestants are on stage getting ready to draw. There are 8 finalists. They are from a semi-finals that we had previously. 7 qualified to compete against the reigning monarch, Sheldon John. And from the 8 we'll get 4 to go into the second stage of the competition, where there we'll end up with 2 into what we call Extempo War, which is really just maybe a topic like I better than you, I come to take your crown, like that, to engender
giving each other pecan.
Yeah. But in the first stage, where you have to do the 4 verses, you have to take a topic and of the moment compose 4 verses.
And this is where a Calypsonian would prove his worth as someone who is able to compose Calypso music.
Of the moment. And usually the topics are things that are topical, in that it's happening in the country. For example, someone might pull smelter, then have to compose something about, you know, the issue of the smelter. Or someone might pull, say, Carnival in South this year, or Panorama in South, and then they would have to develop a storyline around that.
Now we're looking at the people who will be participating in the Extempo, and I think I can't help but notice, Alvin, that the majority of them very much in the mood of the old-time Calypsonians.
Well, this is where Calypso really began, in the 30s and the 40s. You know, what in those days, not much emphasis was placed on melody. There would be 5 or 6 melodies, and the norm was to sort of come in at the evening and sing of the day to one of the established melodies. So this is where the tradition of Extempo began. Today with the newspapers and electronic media, you get to know about it faster. In those days, you depended on the Calypsonian to tell you the inside story of somebody got in an accident or somebody's husband caught somebody's uncompromising position or something like that. So the dress code of wearing the hats and the jackets, sometimes not and so on, is typical of the Calypsonians of that era.
I see that this year we have Black Sage, and Black Sage has in fact been in the competition a few times. In 95 and also in 99 he was crowned the Extempo champion. The person who seems to have held on to that title more than anyone else would be Winston Peters,
yes,
Gypsy, who
he
had
dominated it.
Definitely.
And then the late Big B upset him one year, and that was, you know, that was a big year, 1998.
That was a B. But this year we have some of the people participating in the Extempo who are big names. Black Sage is still there. Short Pants, who's always been, I think, in Extempo.
Lady Africa, consistent performer.
The only woman. Is this something that women don't seem to like to do? Why is it that?
I not have a problem, but you know, we have not seen many women participate in this area over the years. What's happening now, in case you're wondering, is that the Calypsonians are pulling to see, well, who gets that dreaded #1, and then the other numbers that go after it. And I don't think that 1 is a dangerous position. I think what's more important is the pull tonight, because there's always that topic that is easy to develop, and there's going to be one that could cause you some problems in terms of finding, you know, the right way at the right time.
Okay, we'll hear it. Llewellyn, in fact.
Francois Utley. Number 3, Joseph Vingo. And number 4, Myron John Contender. Number 5, Philip Murray Black Sage. Number 6, Lady Africa Leslianne. Number 7, Sheldon John. And number 8, Myron Bruce, the incredible Myron B. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that we have the order of appearance, and Alvin, you were just saying how most people don't like to pick #1, but it's interesting. The gentleman who's picked #1 is a school principal. Therefore, language ought to be at least one of his strong points.
Have any problem.
He shouldn't have any problem with
and
language.
He's one of the stalwarts when it comes to Extempo. You know, you think of Short Pants, you think of Gypsy, you think of Relator as the, you know, the people with the most experience in this area, and he should have no problem is thrown his way.
But just to let everyone know what the judges will be looking for in the finals tonight for lyrics, they can earn as much as 40 points, 25, originality 20, presentation 5, and repartee 10. And repartee, I suppose, is when the two of them get together and start to for the Extempo war.
It will be shown in the finals points, but not in the preliminaries points. So repartee has to do with feeding off of the other person, and there it's probably a disadvantage to pull #1, because when you sing first, the other person feeds off of what you said, and you have to find a way. Young people must learn to dress. That's a topic he's chosen.
Contestant tonight in the Extempo competition.
Young people must learn to dress. 4 verses.
I want to take the chance that I blaming the parents. I mean, how you could leave my house, dress up like if you's a Mickey Mouse. I mean, I cannot believe some of the way young people dress. It does make me grieve. When you look, I mean, you could see that your dress is a jeans and jersey. Balabade, lubabade, la bambambade, la bambade, da 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 da. The short short pants would like to go further, following trends from America. I mean, I don't want to be slack to criticize, but they following North American. I mean, they jersey outside. I mean, a dirty sneakers that can't hide. And what is a disgrace? All of them trousers falling off the waist. Balabamba-de, lamba-do, lababa-de, dambamba, la-da-do, le-bambamba-de, labada-da. What short pants will say will not make. I'm not saying you have to dress in jacket and tie. Understand? I would like to state you have to take into consideration climate. But I just see them in a vest walking in town and they feel they properly dressed. And what blows, it is no ease. They have the gall to walk with young ladies. La bamba de la dam bamba do. I really do like people dress on the road. We should do something to introduce a dress code. I mean, they're doing it in every bar, in every theater and cinema. And I find they should also do it on the show, like when you're coming to hear Kaiso or Extempo. Young people, it is really, really bad. Your dress, I find you should raise the standard.
Thank you. Let's hear a round of applause. Leading off is always
I think he handled the topic well. I liked the way he developed and some of the different angles that he took. I detected one false rhyme and a repetition with the sneakers, but I think it was acceptable under the circumstances. I particularly like his last two verses. I think he started to get comfortable. The last verse rounded off nicely. Quite a good job by Short Pants.
Friends carry you, don't bring you back. You, but don't bring you back. Francois Utley in position number 2, backed up by the Kelly Green and Harmony aggregation.
Friends carry you, but don't bring you back. Okay.
Topic that I just picked is a topic that is real fantastic, because the young people, goodness, they say they lack. Friends could lead you, but they can't bring you back. You must teach your children to behave good and be exemplars in their neighborhood. So when people bring drugs and influence, they could tell them, gone from me with that damn nonsense. La 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 la. Pampa ya na 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 ho. La 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 la. Yeah yeah. Santa. Pervasive in the society is the problem of juvenile delinquency. They breaking the law, they robbing you, and people want to migrate out this blessed country. Because you see, the same friends that take them there is the same friends that will not take them there. They will leave them there and they will get their kicks, but it's not them who will have to be in court facing licks. La 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 la. Pampa ya na 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 ho. La 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 la. Yeah yeah. Sanity. We look on the news daily. Tell me what we see in plenty of on the TV. A lot of mothers crying children and a lot of hungry women because the husband dead. He was a thug and he was involved in all kind of drugs. So I will tell you no, treat them right. right. Listen to the message of Francois Utley tonight. La 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 la, pampa ya na 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 oh. La 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 la, yeah. Santi Manite, they doing marijuana, they smoking weed. Who are these children that they want to lead? To study all their work and don't study no bad man posing and joke. The youth of today very intelligent, cause they could help out the establishment. They could turn it around as best turn it back, because they say friends will lead you but they not bring you. Thank you. La 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 la. Pampa ya na 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 oh.
When we saw the name Francois Utley earlier, we wondered who this would be, and now I saw seeing the person I know exactly who he is. In fact, he's the son of a late friend of mine I went to school with, actually, and he recently, about a year or two ago, won a competition singing songs by other Calypsonians. So he's quite a talented guy, good voice, and I thought he did quite a fine job.
Absolutely, flowed very easily, never seemed to stumble.
That's what I performance.
Topic, North Stand, R.I.P., rest in peace. North Stand, rest in peace.
North Stand V.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I think a lot of people wanted to rest in peace in Alvin after the lovely time they had on the greens.
Somewhere around the early 50s, I'm telling you, now listen to me please. I want all your people to understand, in the savannah we only had the grand. But then somewhere after independence, you know they decided to break the fence. I tell you the truth, listen to me. And they decided to erect the North Stand. Lava-day, da-da-da-da-day. Lava-day, lava-day, balaba-ba-day. Well, ever since the North Stand in the savannah, whether it's Panorama or the Mashgra, I telling you, listen to me pal, or even for the Extempo final. You know everybody used to like to go there, drink of the rum, whiskey, also beer. I tell you the truth, whether day or night, it was carnal commerce and even fight. Lava-day, da-da-da-da-day, lava-day, da-da-da-day, lava-day, lava-da-ba-day. But I telling you man, don't think I am strange, but the only constant in life is change. I telling you, since the development, especially with this new government, they decide to build a cultural complex. Yes man, hear what they do next. They mash up the savannah stages man, and you know they move the North and stand. De-la-da-da-da-day, lava-day, alaba-da-ba-day-da-do. Well, I telling you the truth for sure. From now on, the North Stand it is. I used to go there as a little child, and when I get big, I used to go there and make style. But now again, they demolish this. I feel to cry and then wipe my face. I telling you, my tears wouldn't cease. I want to say to the North Stand, may you rest in. Balaba-day. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
An experienced performance in the sense that he took this at a very fast tempo.
Joseph Laplacillaire.
Joseph Otto Laplacillaire.
Laplacillaire, known as Vingo,
Vingo.
performing
A
there.
pretty fast clip, I thought, but I thought there was some timing problems with the band. I'm not being entirely listening. But we have the next person on, so let's go that way.
Bring back the cat o' nine tails.
Contestant number 4, Mark John, contender. His topic, bring back the cat o' nine tails.
Well, today, when I look at our jail, I say, bring back the cat o' nine tails. We live in a dread time. People are sure all you see is crime. I say, both young and old, the crime rate we have to control. And I say, we mustn't fail. You got to agree. Bring back the cat o' nine tails. This is no lie, you'll agree, the crime rate real high, atrocious crimes every day, is trouble all the way, crime is on the increase, and these people get it peace, so I'm telling you, look, we mustn't fail, what to do, bring back the cat o' nine tails. Some people might declare that this punishment is too severe. I want to tell them they're wrong. Such punishment will keep the crime rate down. I say it used to control crime. It was really effective long time. So the contender say the cat o' nine will control today. Between you and I, the crime rate too high. It is too dread, my friend. We have to control both adults and children. I make a request to the government. This thing they must implement. And I'm telling you, without flop, juice the tail, the crime going to drop. Thank you.
Thank you very much, contender. Very topical topic. Bring back the cat o' nine tails. Contestant number 4.
Mark John, the contender there, cat o' nine tails.
At a slower tempo, and you know, I found everything was carefully done, no false rhymes or anything like that. I could have done with a little bit more development of the topic.
Lovely. Well, Black Sage is about to pick his topic.
How to solve the traffic problem. Trinidad right now I had to say it had too much traffic on all them highway. 6 o'clock I am making joke, 8 o'clock reach and still you can't reach to work. Well, you know it had plenty traffic. People want to know just how to solve it. Well, I have sense, I am not a chimp. Maybe they should use a helicopter. Blimp. Alama,
telling them long time, please don't find it strange. They say, Mr. Man, ability interchange. When you build that without any doubt, it go ease up the traffic going on in south. I was very hurt when I see what was done by Mr. Coleman Booth. He built a kind of leeway. I get horrors for that. It costs $10 million. But you know, I just sweet. It had too much car on Trinidad Street because Trinidad has so much money. It have a car there, everybody. So I want to tell people, I tell them flat, look, it's time they should control that. But the government gets so much abuse when they try to control them foreign used. Don't get shocked. It have big container and too much big truck. And what I find is really the crime. All of them using the road at the same time. Let the car use it in the day. That is right. All them big truck and container use it in. But they're not thinking under no pretense. Innovative things like somebody don't have no sense. Thank you very much.
Backstage. Hoping the Minister of Works was listening. Ways to solve the traffic problem. And now the only lady in the lineup tonight, give her a big hand. Leslianne Bristow, Lady Africa. Very good performer.
Hang kidnappers.
From the Cat o' Nine Tails, something even more drastic. Hang kidnappers. Lady Africa, Leslianne Bristow.
We see an upsurge in kidnapping. This is a problem we trying to resolve, but the kidnapping thing like it can't get solved. When they get catch, if they do for true, there's something I am telling you. Don't let them get away. This is a fact. They must be hung from their neck till they break. If you're guilty of killing somebody, but when you kidnap someone, people, let me tell you what's going on. Even though you let them go free, think what you do to the family is something that's all over the world. When you kidnap, you really kill a soul. If kidnappers know that they'll get hung up, maybe the kidnapping will stop. Sometimes I think with disbelief when I imagine some of the families grieve. But happen right here in this land don't carry the penalty that is to have. So I say to the powers that kidnapping, let hanging be the penalty. Some of them kidnap, they are so bold. They take your family and drop them down in a hole. That is why the rope should go round their neck. Then for people life, they some respect. The hanging thing, I really don't condone, but it's something I feel we all have to own. Because with the when you hang them up, only somehow that way the crime rate will drop. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Lady Africa, contestant number 6 in tonight's first round in the 2007 Extempo finals. We move on now to contestant number 7, Sheldon John. Giving him a round of applause, please. Your topic is, Sheldon?
National Service Away to Reduce Crime.
Yeah. His topic, service, one way to reduce crime.
That's just now. National Service, let me see that topic. A way to reduce crime. A way, yeah. Some people they know and they just have it hard because crime does be happening right in the backyard. They privilege to call the police. Something like that might make the crime rate cease, but they don't understand, man. It's all a we come together to build we country, and when we do that, I will tell you in a matter of time, the National Service is going to reduce. As a national, I tell you it is your duty to make sure and say good everybody. It's not to say you're ignoring the stupidness. It's not to say that you're minding your neighbor business. But you have to realize that red, white and black to the world right now is under attack. And once I say that, we will reduce the war and crime. Cause the service right now, it's like crime. Padabadai, padabadi, labadai, padabadai. No, I don't really want to cause more bacchanal, but the national gone little international. And what I am saying, please don't find me mad. You know we have police here now from yard, so we bring them down, man, to help we, because like we don't believe in we nationality. But once we come together as one, as a national, I sure the crime thing go done. Padabadai, padabadai. If you see a thief, you want to bridge the gap, call the police. Also, if you hear about a kidnap, a man pushing by your corner, why you don't want I don't know why you take up the phone and call 555. We have to leave this thing, we have to leave it behind. Once you see crime, please 999. We will curb the crime and the bacchanal. For we to deal with crime, we must be more national. Thank you,
John, they're the defending champion, and we're going to take in some messages. We'll be back to get the next contestant.
National service, a way to reduce crime. Contestant number 7. We come now to our final contestant tonight in the first round. Is Myron Bruce, going by the sobriquet, the incredible Myron B.
West Indies winning the World Cup.
The incredible Myron B. Myron Bruce. West Indies winning the World Cup.
Good evening. Good evening. West Indies winning the World Cup. When I hear this topic, my heart nearly drop. They say West Indies winning the World Cup. I telling you, I don't have no fear, cause the World Cup staging right down here. I'm going to pack up my big cool. You see me running down from the savannah, because I'm telling you this, I'm telling you pal, I want to see we win the World Cup in the yeah. Let me tell you this, you know we did it fine back in 75 and 79. You know that them boys under Clive Lloyd show all the world how them is good boys. They're playing with class, playing with skill. Is only the victory go take we to the hill. Now I telling you, I don't have no fear. We surely go World Cup this year. We have players with skill, we have players with class. Look at the most world class. Chris Gill, Sawan and Chanda Paul. I don't think them other team have chance at all. Going to ensure we get a victory to unite the Caribbean community. We surely going to take the World Cup, I say. That is the way them boys going to play. Ha ha! Cup will bring joy. We going to show the world how we could boy. Not telling you this, I'm telling you plain. All over the world going the same. The people going to see the West Indies are players of class under the trees. I'm telling you now, the breeze. We're going to win this World Cup with plenty ease. Thank you.
And that was the final contestant there, the incredible Myron Bruce. West Indies winning the World Cup. Those are the one.
A very, very difficult wrong. And remember I mentioned to you that there's always a possibility there's going to be a topic in there that's going to be a little difficult. And I think Sheldon John that he didn't quite understand the topic of national service, and that it meant that youths growing up should serve the country in some way, and that would reduction in crime. So he went off the topic, I thought, and it may cost him a place in the next round. I was impressed with Black Sage. I think his place. The new boy Francis Utley, I thought, had a good performance. I also thought Short Pants did enough. And I think there's going to be a toss-up between Lady Africa and Myron B, who just performed. But those are the people that impressed me. The judges may see that I'm sticking my nut out for 4 out of those 5.
So we had 8 people participating, and I think what happens next in the next round is that they're going to 4 of them, or how many, and then they start to do war against each other? Or
yes, they're going to pick, they're going to give 8 topics war against each other on that topic. So you're going to have 2 rounds of 2 people warring on the same topic, and then there'll be a final between the 2 out of those 4. Not necessarily be 1 from each round. It could be very well 2 people. It's the best 2 out of the 4 overall.
Yeah. Okay. Well, remember the first prize is $, second prize is $25,000. Then there's 15, 10, and 5. Between 5 and 8, they're going to get $5,000 on stage.
Boxer, the son of Winter.
I love the way you're flexing. You wanna see? You all evening, and I want to say something. I tell you, I'm watching the way you carry. Don't you know you turn me on? So now I'm sweet on you, baby. Yes, I'm sweet on you. I love the way you're dancing. I love the way you're flexing. It's just the way your body moving. So beautiful yet so confusing. You're provoking my emotions with your rude girl actions. You know I'm watching, so you're teasing. Look at what you're doing now. So now I'm sweet on you, baby. Yes, I'm sweet on you. I love the way you're dancing. I love the way you're flexing. It's just the way your body moving. So beautiful, so confusing. Fact of the matter, no, it can't change. When I say I love you, don't think I'm running again. I want to be rough, you love you, cause you know my girl is smoking. Yes, my girl, you know you look fly. Getting the attention of every guy. Forget the reason why, put your hand to the sky, move. And let them know why I'm sweet on you, baby. Yes, I'm sweet on you. I love the way you're dancing. I love the way you're flexing. It's just the way your body moves. So beautiful yet so confusing. The way you move, the way you shake, makes up in your sexy style. I want you know that I sit up on you, yeah. I want you know that I sit up on you. The way that you decide, yeah, it real or fake, you lie. I want you know that I sit up on you, yeah. I want you know that I sweet on you, baby. Yes, I'm sweet on. I love the way you're dancing. I love the way you're flexing. It's just the way your body moving. So beautiful yet so confusing. That you cheap pep. I love the way you're dancing.
Oh yeah, man, put your hands together one more time for next. This young man came left in the group so one spot.
At this point, we're going to take in some messages. When we come back, we continue with our live coverage here at Compare Complex.
Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed my pleasure to present another one of our MCs tonight, the renowned. He's a teacher of mine, as a matter of fact, in school. Right? Call him the Greek. You know what I'm talking about. Mr. Winston Maynard. Bring him in a nice round of applause first, please. Come on.
Big it up for the whole Winston. Yes. The Greek.
Sorry, good evening. About the mass of paper, I was just given some more as I was about to come in. Nice of you to come. I know that you've already begun to enjoy the show. I don't enjoy judges. If I had been asked to be a judge and I was sitting there, I'd call Mervyn Telfer or somebody, Sherma, and say, listen, I ain't think I'm worrying now. It is a tremendous uphill task. I don't know whether Mervyn did in fact tell you that out of those first 8 competitors, there's going to be a breakdown. I think there will be an eventual 4 in the finals of the presentation this evening. During the presentations, I will introduce you to the judging panel. This category that we're going to address now is social commentary. One of the more testing, demanding items in the art form, the business of social commentary. And names of the calypsos don't necessarily give away the theme that the competitor is going to look at. We've got one here called No Boy No. Unless you've heard it before, you wouldn't guess at what Wendy is going to tell you. But not that Wendy is coming. There are only 5 contestants in this category, the social commentary, whereas there were 8 in the Extempo. And the 5 are in this order: Karen Eccles, Leslianne, Wendy Thomas-Garrick, Wendy Lewis, and Rena Riley. All tried and tested, if only recently. So we're going to start with
our coverage from the Jean Pierre complex of the Extempo and various category finals. We're moving in now to the social commentary, Alvin.
Yes,
and I've noted women.
Strange. Maybe it was a female social commentary category. But our first contestant is Karen Eccles, a mother's response. She was one of the finalists and gave a good account of herself. And she's also singing with the Divas tent at the Mascam pub. So Karen Eccles' response.
Her highest place ever, which was in the Calypso Queen competition in 2004. But she is strong always in her comment. So it'll be interesting to hear what she has to give us tonight.
Okay, I think she's on stage now. So at least the chorus girls are in position now for her performance.
This is something that has been recently introduced into the Calypso competition, where you can win the Calypso Monarch. But they've now introduced these categories, so you get the different titles that people can achieve during the year.
Good evening, G. Good morning, neighbor. How are you today? I hear you running your mouth. Say my daughter's going astray. Still good morning, neighbor. Time longer than twine. Are you a mother too, or did Satan your mind? Is it that you're lonely and need a friend who could help you solve your problem? Or do you need a man to love and to hold? Girl, you have just opened up a door. The tide high, I can't take no more. This attack, neighbor, just break the camel back. Because I would fight for my children, go through hell for my children. All torment and pain, I'll take in their name. I'll swim the seas for my children, the mountains for my children. Cross my heart, even my life I'd give Good morning, neighbor. What God do you serve? It can't be the creator. I'm appalled. Girl, you have some nerve. Still, good morning, neighbor. What nurtures your heart? Is it scandal and hate that gives it a start? You're taking a journey with no return. Maybe people burn to learn. Or are you tired of who you are in this world? That they're taking man every day. For your mouth, girl, you have to pay. Bring your facts, cause you're on the wrong track. Because I would starve for my children. We've been grown for my children. All the torment and pain, I'll take in their name. I'll swim the seas for my children. Climb mountains for my children. Cross my heart, even my life I'll give them. Cause never their honor I will defend. Good morning, neighbor. What tickles your brain? Could it be your so-called friends whose ambition have no gain? Still, good morning, neighbor. Tell me why you feel when you get loud and cuss to others. It's a big deal. Who appoint you gynecologist in your village to know all this? Or did you read your crystal ball today? What mother will condemn the way you do, forgetting they have daughters to slack and integrity you really lack? Because I would bleed for my children, taking salts for my children. All the torment and pain, I'll take in their name. I'll swim the seas for my children, climb mountains for my children. Cross my heart, even my life I'd give for them. Cause never on them I could always depend. Good morning, nation. Your enemy is you. There's a price to pay for the things we say and do. And good morning, mother. How could I call you home? Brothers are southerner, my heart will remain down. I won't change my daughters for anyone. You see, Vingo, God gave me pounds, but it's a lie to say it takes a village to raise a child. predict my children's future, but TNT, they have come this far. Chase that pure Hamada and text for more. That's why I work hard for my children, kneel and pray for my children. Only torment and pain, Lord, I'll take in their name. I'll swim the seas for my children, climb mountains for my children, cross my heart, even my life I'd give for them. Cause never a mother's love is right to the end. Never, 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 a mother's love is right to the end. Never, 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 in time to come you need a friend. Never, 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 no man could take my love from them. Never, 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 Jean-Pierre, take a look at them. Love is right to the end. Never, 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 hear me call through it all. Dry my tears, Lord. A mother's love is right to the end. Never, 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 a mother's love, a mother's love, a mother's love, a mother's love is right to the end. Thank you. A mother's love, a mother's love, a mother's love, a mother is right to the end. Never, 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 hear me call through it all. Dry my tears, Lord. A mother's love is right to the end. Never, 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 never.
Well, Alvin, that was the first participant in the social commentary.
A very soulful presentation, slow, deliberate, getting the message and looking the part and bringing her two daughters at the end to confirm her love for her two children.
Absolutely. Well, she's just one of 5 contestants who are in this. Next we have Leslianne Ellis, and she's going to perform Little Girl. And this is a story about how big women act as if they're little girls on responsibility. Apparently in the lyrics she gives a lot of advice to, you know, the women about how to bring up. She is from
Tobago and is one of the perennial winners of the Calypso Monarch title on Tobago. So she's a very strong singer. She also takes part in Better Village competition shows. She's no stranger to the stage. Very powerful singer, and as you say, woman all the way.
Well, time she's been a finalist at Skinner Park. She has been the winner of Scouting in Tobago in 2004, and as you say, so many times crowned Calypso of Tobago, yes. Calypso Queen as well. She's 3 times, when she wasn't crowned, she was on 3 occasions. She placed in 6th position, and you know, so the lady who's so well known in Tobago was one of the entertainers there. It'd be interesting to hear what she has to say.
Good night, Jean-Pierre Complex. Whoa, yeah. A woman, beautiful creature that God creates from the side of woman right below his arm. And made us great. With one swear of the hips or a pout of the lips, we made empires fall. And to their knees, had them begging, please, leaving them to ball. The great Samson, the great son, fell prey to our seduction. Men leave their very God and to us bow down. So why can't we rule this generation? Tell me. With all the powers we have, women cannot see that our worst enemy is we. We can't even to save with life. We believe in causing each other strife, cause we love to fuss and fight. Bad talk a sister day and night. Watch what she wearing this side, but woman she taking, call she a slut. Women acting like little girls, and that we can't rule the world. A liar. So much great women that you heard about in history. In the days of old, women played their roles and did it with dignity. From Eve to Sarah, Rachel, Delilah, we were blamed for the man. Yet in history, I just cannot see the rising of woman. Queen and Nefertiti, a mere flashes of what we could have been. Prime ministers and world presidents are to slave by a woman sent. But with all the powers we have, women cannot see that our worst enemy is we. We can't unite even to save with life. We believe in each other's strife, cause we love to fuss and fight. Bad talk a sister day and night. Out she airing the lipstick she wear. If you can't find a fault, then your bad talk she, yeah. Big woman acting like the girls. No wonder we can't rule the world. Don't you know we were fearfully and wonderfully made, elegant by design, in my spine, the craft in my shoulder blade. God made us so great, men would imitate, trying to be like us. Walk and throw their waist and paint up their face. They're ridiculous, sexy to the core, praised and adored, a masterpiece of God's creation. But if we should really truth, it's we who keeping each other down. Why? With all the powers women cannot see, Lord, woman, that our worst enemy is we. We can't unite even to save with life. We believe in causing each other strife, cause we love to fuss and fight. Bad talk assist she looks so bad. Talk about she shoe, how she foot them hard. Men acting like little girls. No wonder we can't rule the world. To pay a girl a compliment, Lord, that could be so hard. You have to hesitate and deliberate. Just the thought could send you mad. She could hip, but she not make it. That's what you resort to say. But you're unaware how your man would stare when she pass your way. Girlfriend, you look sweet. Have a pleasant day. Tell me what so hard in that to say. But if you take pattern from the sister, then your man wouldn't have to stray. All the powers we have, women cannot see. That our sin is we. We can't unite even to save a life. We believe in causing each other strife. Cause we love to fuss and fight. I talk a sister day and night. Talk about she foot, how she heels so dry. Bad talk she braids and the size of eyes. When we stop acting like little girls, it's only then we could rule the world. One woman, thank you, Queen Swat James. Thank you very much. Ridiculous. I tell you, ridiculous. Thank you.
Leslianne Ellis there. She's singing, she sang a song, Little Girls.
Yeah. One of the things you're going to find about most of these singers in this category, their diction is going to be very good. They're right on pitch, very clear, easy the message of their song. And again, she's epitomizes that in terms of her delivery with a little bit of props and a couple of people on stage with her. The point about some of the things that big girls do that make them look like little girls.
I was looking to see here if I could find, in fact, what the judges are looking at this category, and I'm sure that presentation must play
I think
an
the
important
judges,
part
just
as
as they judge the normal calypso, which is 30 points for melody, 30 points for lyrics, for rendition, 10 for originality, and 10 for presentation. So they judge it as a calypso.
Coming up next, a young lady, Wendy Thomas-Garrick, another
Oh, this is an interesting calypso. And if I remember her presentation in San Fernando, she's going to come out dressed like a CPEP. I don't know if she's going to bring all the workers she had in South because the stage is not very large. But this is an interesting calypso. You wonder if this might have been more called political.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Sonians long ago was the voice of people, the minefield of information. Yes, all was his. He would raise in protest higher than a steeple. He was the one you relied on to tell it like it Kaisonians looking to eat a food. We sort of change we direction, yes, we change we attitude. We start painting pictures of our land that's not reality. Moving and pebbles, searching hard but just cannot see. Now the nation talking, and on we they launch their. If you hear what they calling we, as soon as we turn we back. Another CPEP gang. We, cause the state paying we salary. And once it says so, they see no problem. And CPEP gang is we new name. They stand and they proclaim that we don't have the gumption to say. But throughout the pages of history, Kaisonians were always mighty to move to regain our former glory. Hey, boy, hey, oh, in Kaiso's golden age, the role of the singer calls it as he sees it, tells it as it comes. If you catch you faltering, you're put through the ringer. After night in the tent is to hear him dropping bombs, but now he sits and he waits patiently for someone to sign check. He labors over topics trying to be politically correct. Our landscape is bad with crime on the front page. But you'd be surprised what some of us sing when we get on stage. In this era of plenty, of backslapping and of state aid, very few Kaisonians willing to spade a spade. Another CPEP gang, they calling we, cause the state paying we salary. And once it stays so, they see no problem. Another CPEP gang in the making is this money that we taking, so we don't have the gumption to sing on them. But throughout the page history, Kaisonians were always mighty. So let us move to regain our former glory. Hey, hey, boy, hey, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Since Kaisonians done carrying decay, he has lost the spirit that used to bring him fame. Now we on the edge, and the image we portray is to sing pleasant songs as we stand with the Christian name. No more fight from the roaring lion or bitter sugar and lows. It's though by the hand that feed you. How the story goes. And if some fella make a decision, we feel it's from the divine. To raise our voices and we feel we must toe the line. That is why the name changed, and I'm sure there is a mistake. Is a you a reformer who come and give me the rain. Another seat. solution to sing on them. But throughout the pages of history, Kaisonians were always see. So let us move to regain our former glory. Hey, boy, hey, boy, our main aim right now is to find a solution. Be given the right to run we own affairs. Cause there's no independence once the hand of inclusion continue to dabble in we Kaisonians' careers. And you see this thing about paying the and he calling the tune. Well, we go have to done that, and it have to be really soon. We want to line with self with a party. With that, nothing wrong. But we have to show some balance, integrity in we song. If we want to be forthright and to stand for justice and truth, be nobody's puppet. We have to take off this monkey suit. Another CPEP gang, they call it, cause the state paying we salary. And once it says so, they see no problem. Another CPEP gang, the people shout. They say that we sell out. That's why we don't have the gumption to sing on. But throughout the pages of history, Kaisonians were always mighty. Let us move to regain our former glory. Hey. Thank you. Hey. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
That's Wendy Thomas-Garrick there, another CPEC.
This song was well received by the audience here, and rightfully so, because she used a good analogy of the CPEP gang to show, in fact, that Californians have sort of given up their right to comment on anything. And interestingly, because I was talking about this is a song could have probably also in the political category, because you have all-rounder in the political category singing the tongue tie, which is saying the same thing that this calypso is saying. So it's a matter of you deciding where you want your song to be judged. It could be social commentary or political commentary.
All right, because they're not allowed to be in both. They have to be in
and
one
you
of the four categories.
How you want your song to be perceived. So she entered in the social commentary.
The social commentary, okay. So that she has other ladies. We have some other ladies to hear in this category, the social commentary. We have Wendy Lewis coming up next, and Wendy Lewis says that this is a conversation with a friend who wants to leave Trinidad and Tobago and go and live outside, and she says, no boy, no.
Passengers departing Piarco International Airport to London Heathrow. Good night, Jean Penn. I come from a twin island, Trinidad and Tobago. It's one of the sweetest places you will ever know. Do you remember riding boxcar, flying kite, pitching bachata fight, dolly house I used to play, eating mango every day, but I phone home the other day, and my partner tell me that things so want to pack up and leave my sweet Trinidad. I tell him, no, boy, no, you don't have to go when you think that down here hard, but it's just as bad. No, boy, no, you don't have to go. I'm telling him what I should stay in sweet Trinbago. Listen, boy, hear the facts. TV license, council tax, TV don't have them thing. Don't talk about the car parking. When you hop on your maxi, air condition, if you please. Up there they have dogs on bus. TNT, you will get caught. So I'm begging you, boy, please stay. When you think it is your desire, it's like jumping from the frying pan into fire. I still bleed. Oh, boy, no, you don't have to go when you think that down here hard. Everything in London is hard. No, boy, no, you don't have to go. I'm telling him what I know. He's in sweet Trinbago. I don't know where everybody running going. Trinidad is a paradise, but it has two sides to every story. So I want to know why he want to leave sweet. Hear what he tell me. Girl down here is kidnapping, shooting and killing. I don't feel that I could stay. They robbed me the other day. Lord, I'm afraid to walk the street. Pure bandit, they on the beat. When I call 999, they tell me, girl, hold the line. Wendy, I say, it's problems we having day after day. So why you don't to leave to find a better way? I'm still bleeding. No, boy, no, you don't go when you think that down here hard. Boy, London is just as bad. No, boy, no, you don't have to go. I'm telling you what I know. He should stay in sweet Trinbago, cause the grass does always look there on the other side. It's the picture they paint for you, all the bad things they hide. Want to leave the sun to duck and dive in that cold. Time the home office respond, he done aged and old. I want him to think things through and tell me what he want to do, cause I know he wants peace of mind for true. Hear me cry, Lord. No, boy, no, you don't have to go when you think that down here hard. Everything in London just as hard. No, boy, no, you don't have to go. I'm telling him what I know. He should stay sweet Trinbago. Don't believe London on police does stop you once you're black. No, boy, no, he should stay in sweet Trinbago. They look at we back a yard. We are the ones with the ID card. No, boy, no, you should stay in sweet Trinbago. If he go, he all alone, like he see that I come back home. No, boy, no, you should stay in Vingo. Together we aspire, together we achieve. You're patriotic, you really can't leave. No, boy, no, you should stay in sweet Trinbago. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy Lewis.
And getting her experience of living in London makes it ideal for this type of calypso that she sings tonight.
Singing from the heart.
Singing from the heart and giving good advice.
She, in fact, was the first runner-up in the Calypso Monarch competition in London last year, 2006.
Right.
And she's won the title